Montalvo Broadcasting Network. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com.
With SRN News, I'm Ron DeRockstra. Some good news for longtime Trump confidant Roger Stone. Just days before he was set to report to prison to begin a 3-year, 4-month sentence that was handed out in February for lying to Congress, President Trump commuting Stone's sentence today. The commutation does not erase Stone's felony convictions in the same way a pardon would, but it would protect him from serving prison time as a result. Also at srnnews.com, Tropical Storm Faye working its way up the East Coast. National Hurricane Center's Michael Brennan says Faye could produce some flash flooding.
Faye is expected to produce either 2 to 4 inches, with isolated amounts as high as 7 are expected from the lower Maryland, eastern shore, and Delaware northward to New Jersey, across portions of eastern Pennsylvania, southeastern New York, and southern New England. Before leaving Washington for Florida this morning, President Trump checked out the weather map.
Tropical Storm Faye is probably going to be hitting a place called New Jersey, a good place, pretty soon. So we are on the watch. We're fully prepared. FEMA's ready in case it's bad. Shouldn't be too bad, but you never know. You never know. Later in the day today, the Trump campaign announced that a planned rally in Portsmouth, New Hampshire tomorrow night has been postponed because of the weather. Overseas, one of the wonders of the world, once a Christian church, then a mosque, then a museum, is now once again a mosque.
The call to prayer being broadcast today from Hagia Sophia. Soon, Muslim worshippers will be able to respond. Turkish officials say prayers will be held at the 6th century architectural jewel as early as next week. The move will please Turkish nationalists and President Erdogan's conservative religious base. But Turkey's most acclaimed writer, Orhan Pamuk, told us it would be a scar on Istanbul.
That's the BBC's Orla Guerin reporting. This is SRN News. The state of Mississippi facing a threat from the Satanic Temple.
The group says it will file a lawsuit against the state if lawmakers there add "In God We Trust" to the new flag. Mississippi is changing its flag to remove a Confederate battle emblem, and legislators have decided that the national motto will be a part of the new banner. The Satanic Temple and the Freedom from Religion Foundation are both threatening to go to court if the motto appears on the flag. Michael Harrington, SRN News.
An Indiana law requiring reports from medical providers to the state if they treat women for complications arising from abortions has been struck down by a federal judge. The ruling comes 2 years after the judge blocked the law from taking effect following its 2018 passage by the Republican-dominated state legislature. He had sided with Planned Parenthood of Indiana and Kentucky in its challenge to the statute, ruling that the law was unconstitutionally vague. This is SRN News. The coronavirus knocks the solar industry for a loop.
The recent spikes in the virus, especially in Sunbelt states where solar panels became popular, have caused the solar panel industry to nosedive. Homeowners are cutting back on spending and have been urged to maintain social distancing from installers. And in what had started as a promising year, solar installations in America and Europe are now down by 30%. Ken Lorman reporting.
The Trump administration plans to impose taxes on $1.3 billion in French imports, hitting handbags and makeup, but sparing cheese and wine. It's in retaliation for France's digital services tax on U.S. technology giants. But the Office of Trade Representatives said the levies would be delayed for 180 days. That'll give France time to negotiate. More details at srnnews.com. I'm Ron DeRockstra.
The radical left-wing mob's agenda? Take over our cities, defund the police, pressure more towns to follow, and Joe Biden stands with them. Cutting police funding.
Yes, absolutely.
Eliminating cash bail, letting criminals back on the street, Violent crime exploding. Innocent children fatally shot. Who will be there to answer the call when your children aren't safe?
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
You have reached the 911 police emergency line. Due to defunding of the police department, we're sorry, but no one is here to take your call. If you're calling to report a rape, please press 1. To report a murder, press 2. To report a home invasion, press 3. For all other crimes, leave your name and number, and someone will get back to you. Our estimated wait time is currently 5 days. Goodbye.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
And you open the door and you step inside. We're inside our hearts. Now imagine your pain as a white ball of healing light. That's right, your pain, the pain itself, is a white ball of healing light. I don't think so. This is your life. Good to the last drop. Doesn't get any better than this. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. This isn't a seminar. This isn't a weekend retreat. Where you are now, you can't even imagine what the bottom will be like. Only after disaster can we be resurrected. It's only after you've lost everything that you're free to do anything. Nothing is static. Everything is evolving. Everything is falling apart. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. Doesn't get any better than this. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. And it's ending 1 minute at a time. You are not a beautiful and unique snowflake. You are the same decaying organic matter as everything else.
You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show.
Thank you for listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show, Lockdown Round 2. And I'm just starting to pick up. I'm starting to throw the heavy shots. This is Bruce Montalvo here, reminding you that you are not a beautiful and unique snowflake. And that his name was not Robert Paulson. It was George Floyd. That's what they're chanting, just like the movie. His name is George Floyd. His name is George Floyd. All right, do you want to be part of Operation Chaos? Well, you already are. Because this is our lives, and they're ending 1 minute at a time in chaos, Abukao, where they're bringing order out of their chaos. And now, to give you the expert rundown and analysis on all the latest fake news, is your host, me, Bruce Montalvo. First up, we have today, NBC. Health officials offer dire warning for the latest hotspots. Yeah, they all just so happen to be Republican states. Yeah, I see what you're doing. CBS Evening News. 30 states see surge in coronavirus deaths. Really? Really? Have you seen anyone die? I haven't seen anyone die from coronavirus in front of me. Or just fall dead in the street. I haven't seen anyone die from the Rona. Okay? They said we're all going to die, but we're all still here. You're here, I'm here. Okay, we're all still here. We're all still fucking here, okay? And the doctors and nurses, while they're lying to you and just fear, you should just throw out the TV if you're worried about getting corona. Because it's a 5G TV virus. Okay? We're all still here. They said we're going to fucking die. We're all still here. Meanwhile, the nurses, the doctors, you know where they are? They're in empty fucking hospitals operating on crash dummies. Yeah, they're operating on mannequins. They're dancing on the TikTok and having sex and drinking vodka and having a gay old time. Meanwhile, you're scared. You're scared you're shitting in your britches. Next, Yahoo Finance. Corona stimulus. What to do when your welfare runs out, right? Can you believe some people, they just don't want to work. They just want Corona checks from now on so they could stay at home and watch fucking Netflix. Wow. Amazing. They were creating a socialist society overnight. Corona relic bill round 2 in negotiations as benefits set to expire. Corona bill round 2 in negotiations. You see, even there in round 2, it's a fight. It's a fight. So you got to come with a left and a right, okay? And you got to just knock out this hoax, because that's what it is. It's a hoax, okay? It's not the China virus. It's not the Trump virus. It's not a virus at all. It's probably a computer virus. That's why they called in that jackass Bill Gates, okay? So they're in negotiations to send you more benefits so that you could keep being a slacker on the couch making money off of the backs of hardworking Americans, you lazy pieces of shit. You bastards. You know what this is? This is the Fraternity and the Order of Masonic Cops. Okay? They're all in on it. And they just endorsed Trump 100%. Okay? Because the Democrats have now turned their backs on Trump. They're saying that Trump will win, okay, because the Masonic cops are endorsing Trump. So Trump has the Masonic Order of Cops on his side, which is why he's probably going to win, right? No, you know why he's probably going to win? Because, A, Joe Biden is brainless, and it doesn't matter who counts the votes, how many votes. It doesn't matter if you go out and you vote. What matters is who counts the votes, okay? And those are the New World Order is counting the votes, and they select. You don't elect. They select. They count the votes. They select. That's how it goes. And all the Masonic orders are in Trump's corner, and they're all in on it, okay? This is WWF wrestling, okay? Anyway, let's see. More news here that is possibly fake. Probably fake. It's fake. Portland Black Lives Matter protests hit day 58. A total of lawlessness there for 58 days. And are there even any black people in Portland? There are probably like 5 black people in all of fucking Portland. And these idiots in Portland are all whiny white liberal bastards. Okay, this is fake news from their Oregonian. Let's see, so-called doctors, more like the doctor of death, this so-called doctor, you know what I'm going to talk about, the Dr. Anthony Fauci, more like Mengele. Okay, he's bitching and he's complaining that he can't stop getting hate mail now and death threats because of COVID-19. Really, I seem to remember that as soon as I Psalm 109 Fauci on my radio show, I got like 2 days later, I got a syringe in the mail calling me a dick ass. And it sounded like Guinea, WAP, Goomba, New York kind of fucking lingo. Okay? So anyway, Fauci, or Fausti, whatever his name is, he's getting hate mail, death threats. Well, Dr. Fauci, maybe you shouldn't have fucking locked everybody down in their homes and made them wear freaking slave muzzles over their mouths, you friggin' moron. He ruined baseball. Okay? Now everybody's got to wear masks and all sorts of stupid shit in all of sports. He ruined baseball, and now, because of Fauci, they don't have any fans in baseball. It's like virtual sounds, and they got the PA on making fake fan sounds. It is the lamest shit I've ever seen. It was just as lame as the ball he threw at the mound. I mean, he threw it like it was a curve that kept going towards like the edge of the earth, because the earth is flat. That's why he keeps saying flatten the earth, flatten the earth. That's what I hear. I hear flatten the earth. Okay? So it's lame. Fauci ruined baseball. He's ruining everything. He's ruining your life, more importantly. Fuck baseball. And he's a friggin' moron. So yeah, the death threats are going to keep coming in for that motherfucker. Because he's a Jesuit, evil Jesuit piece of shit. Anyway, next here we go to hurricane and geoengineering strikes again in Texas as Hurricane Hannah is making landfall in the Lone Star State. So we could expect flying cows and cars like in the movie Twister any minute now. This is coming by way of ABC Communist News. Speaking of communist news, the Communist News Network, CNN, they know all about the Chinese espionage. Yeah, because they're in on it. They work for China. China. So China is harboring military-linked fugitive scientists in San Francisco and San Fran Shitio. Okay, it's shitty in more ways than one. People are over there eating ass and they don't get the COVID. And they're fucking ass and sucking ass and fucking and butt fucking and all sorts of debauchery. And you don't see anybody there dying of the Rona. You know why? Because they don't allow you to go into the hospitals that are empty, but they're not empty. They're filled with doctors and nurses having sex, drinking vodka, and operating on mannequins. So, yeah, that's what's going on. They got Chinese doctors or scientists in here planning on how to bring a real bioweapon here soon. So you better ditch the stupid little cloth frilly mask you have on and put on a real hazmat suit because they're about to light you on fire. Okay. Anyway, the Alphabet News, ABC is reporting that a U.S. fighter jet buzzed an Iranian plane in Syria, so you can expect Iran versus the U.S. heavyweight fight brought to you by Don King Productions any minute now. ABC again, China-U.S. relations reach lowest point ever amid the China virus that Obama and Fauci funded that lab to create a bioweapon that comes from a bat that is going to kill us all. Yeah, look, you tell me not to put on my tinfoil hat or my formal tinfoil suit. Meanwhile, you're wearing a fucking face shield and some underwear. I mean, who's the conspiracy theorist now? Oh, and you're prepping? Right? So I'm hearing that another toilet paper shortage is coming. So go out there and buy your 3-ply. You hear me? That's coming straight from the horse's mouth there. Okay? Let's see. Dingbat drunk Guinea Goomba Nancy Pelosi calls the China virus the Trump virus. Yeah, it is a virus. And it happened now while Trump's president, and he loves Nancy Pelosi, and he loves Chuck Schumer, he loves them all, and he was a Democrat for most of his life. So I don't buy his little conservative shtick anymore. Okay, I don't. The other day I was getting emails that Trump wanted to put me in his Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame of what? Hall of Fame of being a sucker that sent you $5? I don't believe in any political party. All of you are reptilians, and I hope you all burn in Hades. Next. Netanyahu facing his own protesters in Israel who want him to resign after 50 years of being there. It's been 50 years, right? Yeah, he's been there forever. Look, maybe I should run for Prime Minister of Israel, okay? All right, so I'm going to run for Prime Minister there. You can make me PM, and I promise to wipe out all the palace idiots. All right, next. Oh my God. Today, NBC face masks have become 2020's hottest accessory. Fucking game, what the... I can't believe this. This clown world, literally. Ass clown. Lazy students who don't want to learn any real skills at school. They just want to learn their social justice because that's going to help them build a house or start a business or whatever. They want to continue calling their violence peaceful protest, and the Marxist media is going along with it. Right? There's a lot of that. There's a lot of going along and capitulating going on right now. Let's see. Oh my God. Kim Kardashian is filing for divorce against Kanye. Why? Why is that? Because the NBA started up again and Kim Kardashian suddenly realized that she's in love with LeBron James? And Kanye, he doesn't really love her. He loves some guy named Roberto or Rodrigo or what is it? Ricardo? Yeah. Anyway, he's a gay fish. Right? Why are we talking about a gay fish, man? He's a gay fish. WNBA players walk off court during national anthem to begin 2020 season. Look, who the fuck cares about the WNBA? Alright? I've never watched the WNBA game. Nobody's ever watched the WNBA game except for Lesbos and Dykes. Next, Washington Redskins changed their name to the Washington Football Team. So they're just keeping the colors. Wow, that's boring, right? Anyway, with all this political correctness, they should just cancel the whole NFL, right? But they're going to keep a couple of teams they agree with. They'll get rid of the Patriots, obviously, because they hate Patriots. They'll keep the Raiders because they like butt pirates and looters. But the Chiefs are probably going to go next, right? The Chiefs? Well, you can't have Chiefs and a big arrowhead and Chiefs, right? Unless it stands for Knights of Columbus. Anyway, the Chiefs are lucky that they don't get the axe or the tomahawk soon. They're just lucky they won the Super Bowl last year. Otherwise, name change by the PC cancel crybaby culture. You know why they haven't been using tear gas against the crybaby PC cancel culture protesters? Or more like vandalizers and looters, not protesters. They haven't used tear gas because they're already crying. What are you going to do? The cops, the SWAT, they're not going to know. The feds, they're not going to know if it's effective because the sons of bitches are already crying home to their mommy. Okay, so, you know, I don't understand why they're so offended about Redskins. I mean, you fucking pussies don't even watch football anyway. Or maybe you do, because after all, I mean, football, if you watch a football game, it does look like a giant male orgy with a bunch of dudes dogpiling on each other. Okay? Now, to entertainment news, slash politics, slash who cares, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Taylor Swift, who's probably a tranny, endorses Brain Dead Joe. Wow. Figures. You know, if you hear about this crappy singer, he's always singing about all its bad choices in men, so it just proves it right that it would endorse Brain Dead Joe. Speaking of tranny, the Royals are having a fake baby. Oh, look, there goes the fake stomach. You see that? Why don't you look that up and you'll see the fake stomach falling out of Meghan Markle's freaking fake stomach just falling up. Anyway, moving on here, because I don't like to praise Royals. They could kiss my ass. I'm going to tattoo 1776 on my ass and have the Royals kiss it. All right, let's see. Bill and Ted Face the Music. Probably the greatest movie you're not ever going to allowed to be watching. Yeah, no one's allowed to watch Bill and Ted Face the Music. It's probably going to be the greatest movie that you're not allowed to watch in 2020. Now, like I said, I'm getting reports and intel that they're thinking about doing another toilet paper run. So you just might want to go out there and get some toilet paper for your damn self. Because, the fear is not going to stop. And, they're really pushing their Brain Dead Joe. And at the end, I don't know, I don't know what's going to happen. It's too close right now, and who knows what the New World Order wants. Maybe they just want full-on socialism since Trump's kind of helping implement it with all these commie corona stimulus checks. But if they put Biden in there, I mean, Trump has a brain. You might think he's stupid, but you're probably stupid. I know he has a brain. Probably one of the greatest brains to ever be president. But Biden is literally like the headless suit robot from Pinky and the Brain. That's right. Okay? He has no brain. He's just a talking head, and then it would just be a robotic suit operating everything. And, Biden's probably an alien reptilian clone. You don't know what the hell's going on. But let me tell you, I know that Trump has a brain because ever since this COVID thing started, you see him now capitulating. You see him wearing a mask. He still looks like a luchador, Bane. He looks cool wearing the mask. While Biden can't even put on the mask on his fucking ads. He's like having trouble putting it on. He's a real idiot, Biden. But I know that Trump's a smarty and a toughie because Trump is literally using this COVID scam to buy up real estate. You don't know. Nobody knows. CNN doesn't know because Trump probably bought them off too. You need to have controlled opposition. But he's using this to buy up real estate. Don't even think that he isn't. Okay? Because he's totally capitulating to these masked vaxxers. It's like something out of a sci-fi horror film. 2020, the latest sci-fi horror film. The Masked Vaxxers. Yeah, right. And they don't even wear masks. They just tell you to wear the damn mask. So why is Trump so powerless against this corona hoax? And at the end of the day, you see him propagating it. Now he's pro-vaccine. You see him endorsing the masks and the vax. Okay, well, you see what's going on right now. You see the robotic dogs now in parks and central parks tracking and tracing people because of the COVID. Proof of the AI New World Order future takeover. Okay, their drill, their Event 201, aka their live drill, the coronavirus, is a world government takeover drill, just like 9/11. Okay? The age of man is ending, and that's why we have to ban the word man, right? Because the age of man has ended. And every time Fauci speaks, you hear women screaming, babies crying, people running in fear for their lives, grabbing their cash and screaming in the stock market. I mean, every time he speaks, he makes the stock market tank. And just like Batman Begins, that's what they're doing. They're doing a psyop on the stock market. Or not Batman Begins, Batman Dark Knight Rises. That's what they're doing. When you start the fire rises. The fire rises. And the Jesuits and Fauci's, they're the ones starting the damn fire. They're the ones fanning the flames of fear. Okay? Every time people hear Fauci speak, the women cry, the babies cry, the women scream, the babies cry, the people are in fear. Fear. I mean, Fauci's words go over as well as a fart does in church. So who's going to stop this madman, this maniac Fauci, before it's too late, before America itself has to face the music and America dies of the Snowflake Virus? I'll be right back. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show.
Montalvo Broadcasting Network. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com.
Tribal, primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock, conceptual subculture for the edgiest, most cutting-edge designs of jewelry today. Go to etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy, ETSY.com, and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, orgonite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBN by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy. Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, antiques, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one-of-a-kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to our Facebook, which is Antique Obsessions, or you can go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there.
The stylish and hippest clothing around. Go to Poshmark.com. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture. At Anti-Culture. The coolest, hippest apparel on the internet. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture.
Hi, this is Jaja. Come shop with us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Sign up for Poshmark using our code ANTICULTURE. That way you can have $5 in your pocket when you join up and you can buy something from our store. We have mad stuff like upcycle things, Armani, Hurley, O'Neill. We upcycling all kinds of things like LL Bean. And plus we got our tie-dyes and just mad stuff. Just come check us out. Also you can sell your own stuff too using the Poshmark app. But sign in first using our code ANTICULTURE. And you can find us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Or when you're up in there, just at Anticulture us. And you can look under the peoples. Check you out. Peace.